last day.
Sounds like we're not leaving tomorrow.
Oh my. Light my bike on fire and fly home. This might not be our last day here in Sturgis. Here it goes. Woo! Welcome to the rally at exit 55. What is up, guys? Good morning from our last day here at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. It's been a wild trip, but we have one issue. Cole's bike doesn't run and we're riding home.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. In less than 24 hours, we plan on being on the road on the way back home.
We have the day to try to get it running, and he's riding this bike home.
100% I'm riding home.
But we have one other thing. Courtney's got to get back home. She's got to get back to the business, back to the kids. So I got to race her to the airport right now. We're already kind of running a little late. So I'm going to hop on the bike. Courtney's going to have her luggage on her back.
Yep, ready to go.
And we're going to race out of here. I'm going to leave the camera with the boys. They're going to start trying to troubleshoot the bike. Follow along, and we'll see what we get into today. I'll see you guys later.
We picked up our booth here at Harley. I'm waiting for Dom to pull up, and then we're gonna meet Lance and the rest of the crew at Black Hills Harley, and we're gonna try to get Cole's bike fixed.
You made it, bro.
Yeah, baby.
I've been riding the last few years. This year, because I came by myself, I traded my bike.
It's all good.
I'm old. So.
Yeah, I think too, like once you get here, like we're pretty beat. It'd be nice if you were pretty refreshed and then you could ride these roads, like, you know.
Well, the last few times I take like 3 or 4 days to get here.
Yeah.
And I'll hit, you know, like Bryce Canyon or Zion or somewhere.
Yep,
and hit
that's
a few
what we
other
did.
Places.
Yep, we hit Zion this time.
And I just don't try to put down the hard miles.
Yeah. We did 500 the first. Well, thanks for saying hi, man. I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
that. Yeah.
The guys I said hello.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, and so is Bob, Big Bob.
All right, right on. Thank you. What's up, bro? A little hungover?
A little tired.
You left
Everyone's
your-
a little groggy. What's up?
You left your bike on.
Jake was right there. I didn't want him to have to do another loop. Hopefully it doesn't have to come back in here.
Starting.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How's it
Big
going?
fan.
Thank you. Hi, how's it going?
Christine.
Lance, nice to meet you.
I'm a huge fan.
Appreciate that. Where are you guys from?
Nevada.
Oh, okay, right on. We almost did that route this year, up to Reno and over, but we were like, all right, we'll just go to Zion.
Yeah, it's a lot of interstate that way.
Yeah, exactly.
It is hot and miserable.
I checked the weather and it looked hotter going that way.
that's
I was
the way
like,
we
eh.
rode.
Hey, can we get a picture?
Yeah.
Are you guys riding over there? We're gonna try, and if it doesn't go, well, then I'll just start pushing it. I would go around more. Now you got mine.
we're supposed to be for the Thundermax?
No house. What's up?
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
Lance, nice to meet you. We got the bike right there.
Perfect.
Maybe you can plug in and see what it's doing.
I got a couple ahead of you.
Yep.
So, but we'll get you running.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need the key or fob or whatever, and then we'll link to it.
Nice to meet you, Byron.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that way you got an idea of what's going on. And then let me move some fucking bikes around.
Cool.
And you can get this out. We'll slap it in here.
We're kind of in a rush before we left through, I think it was like a Vance and Hines stock 88 map in it. Auto, or the learn mode or whatever it's called, was enabled. However, we did ride from LA up to like...
We went 11,000 feet, Leadville. And we went through temperatures of like 110 to like down to 60. We went from sea level to 11,000 feet, and he had it in that like auto learn. After the 1,500 mile, and it was like the 5th day on the road, the bike would like almost like get too much fuel in that sort of sensation, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the header's pretty purple.
Right. But you were saying that it was like almost like choking on itself, it would shut off. He'd be like rolling, he could almost like restart it and like then keep going again.
Every time it dies on detail. Kind of in a panic the other night, reflashed it again and turned learn mode off and then back on to try and get it to level itself out.
We put a new battery in it. We tested the crank position sensor. We tested the fuel pump. We tested the coils. So we did a lot of troubleshooting.
Right.
But maybe you can try to start it and show him what it was doing if it still does that.
I mean, it just did it.
Yeah.
So it might have trouble starting right now and maybe do a little backfire, but
Once we get some of these bikes out of the way, we'll roll it up under the tent. I can plug in and look at everything.
Yeah, and let us know if we need to buy some new spark plugs while we're here, if there's anything that we need to grab to make it fresh, you know? Yeah, let's figure that out too while we're walking around. So
also just wanted to say I followed the instructions to get that like quick plug thing going in on here, but it didn't work, so I've been just going back through here to get to it. I hope that's not an issue.
No, that should work.
we'll leave it with you for the next 20-30 minutes. We'll come back. Maybe we go figure out how we're gonna get a tire on this thing. Isaac, I'm Lance.
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Cole. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Isaac.
Appreciate it.
Are you gonna try to get a tire fixed here, or are you gonna try to do it at JMP?
I mean, wherever Cole would get his fix, right?
Okay, so we're shooting for 2 rears, you and him. Juan's tire, like a bald, flat car
It's a
tire.
racing slick. Honestly, it wasn't that bad when we left, but I didn't realize it was gonna go through it so fast. But
We're
this
running,
is a softer,
yeah,
stickier tire.
The Dunlop K591, it's super sticky, so.
Yeah.
Cole's making some calls to Dunlop, but there's gotta be places that do quick tire changes.
Yeah,
Worst
for
come to
sure.
worst.
He basically said Dunlop's got so many people here that he has no idea who's working JMP, who's working here, just to come over and talk to.
Okay, oh, here we are.
Chris Stevenauer asked me to come over here because
Let me help him. This is Cole Seeley, who's a factory Honda rider.
I recognize
Or
it.
Dunlop.
Yeah, now that you say that. Yeah.
Normally, Chris sends us tires for our Harleys.
Yeah.
He got a ruin his tire. We understand that like might not be like totally easy to get a tire from you guys or something.
or at least pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, even if we have to buy it or whatever.
Understood. Is your bike rideable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bike is it?
Because Phil could probably
Dyna.
write up with something down at
Dyna.
JP.
Yeah, I would say down at JMP.
Okay, we're actually going there.
See Phil Waters or Chris Wagers.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be able to make that
They'll be able
happen.
to make that happen.
Write those names in your phone, dude.
Phil,
He just
I was
said
like,
it and
oh,
I already
Phil,
forgot
remember
it.
that? Yeah. Phil Waters. Or
Are these
who?
for the floor?
Chris.
Those are
Wagers.
kickstand pucks or coasters, whatever you want to use them for.
Okay.
They're free.
Phil would
Yeah,
be the
thank
best
you.
source.
Take a couple for the garage.
Come
Hey,
back.
yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Get it back to JMP. Obviously, that's the spot to go, even what they're saying. While we're doing the hangout over there, you guys get some fresh tires put on. Food, we haven't eaten. What time is it?
About to be 1.
1 o'clock. Nobody's eaten yet. We just got straight to business.
Hey,
Drop
so
Courtney
this
off at the
morning-
airport.
We're not waiting till 2 to eat our first meal. Here we are, about 2 o'clock. We sat down at breakfast and then we had some down.
There he goes.
Woo! Welcome to the rally at exit 55.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Got my hands full, sorry. So we got Cole's bike over to Thundermax, doing a little tune on it. Does have a nail in his tire, but Dunlop recommended to go over to JMP to get it thrown on.
Those buttheads. We've got all the tires. Got the best food vendors up here, man. You gotta go get chicken on a stick, you gotta get the corn dog.
All right.
My
here we
favorite's
go.
the Indian taco.
This in the old soft toe you got?
Dude, let me see. What is this? They got
135, bro.
Dude, everything good is a 135.
Everything
check
good,
engine lights, dude.
Everything good isn't for sale in California. I can't come to the rally and not get one shirt.
I know, but that one says 2024 on it. Like these ones don't.
Yeah, I guess kind of cool.
I need to get one for my brother too.
I kind of like this one too, but they don't have any mediums. This one, it's just like a sick, like black and white kind of painting. Here he goes, another race one. That's a sick front print.
It is.
What did we get, Cole? A couple shirts? Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
This guy
What's
wanted
up,
to try to
dude?
get a picture with you if you could.
Yeah, let's get a photo real quick. Awesome.
Cool, right on.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, right on.
Thanks for saying hi. Got a couple shirts.
Yeah, same.
I think Juan's got bags. Otherwise, I'll just have this thing on my elbow, like shoulder, just like whapping in the wind.
Hey, should we go look through the used bike section, see if there's anything cool we could like maybe buy, take home? And then Cole's like, actually, that would work pretty good.
Yeah, maybe I could just ride it home. Throw my bike in the back of it.
Nothing other than water and coffee has made it into my stomach, and I'm a little worried this carnival food's gonna upset it.
What about that sandwich?
Dude, those pictures are probably just Googled and put on the thing.
Hey, it's still got like the checkered behind it.
Down, please. Tomato, pickle, onion, tomato, spinach, or...
All right, guys, we went for the wrap. I got double turkey, jalapenos, pickles, tomato, lettuce, mayo, mustard. My boy over here got the ham.
Ran the Italian, got some pepperoni, salami, and ham in there.
Cole could be cruising in style with this dual overhead cam. Push
The one thing about the V-Rod, which I'm not saying I like it, but Porsche had big influence
on the motor.
with the motor.
Yeah, no, it's rad.
Of course, that's why it's fast.
Look at that. Harley with a red line of 9,000 RPM.
Well, hey, it's been like over an hour. Let's see if they got any answers.
They should have it tuned and maybe up a couple horsepower for me right now.
Yeah, actually, if it is tuned right, it probably will
No,
be
100%.
faster. All right, so they had not touched Cole's bike yet, so they were actually like just getting ready to basically plug that one in and look into it.
I got room for my stuff. You know, dude.
We all took our bags off, and now we're kind of regretting it.
If we like fold them nicely.
My kids always love it when I come home with like some sort of souvenir trip. My daughter especially always loves wearing the shirts after. So I got this one for my son. I got this one for my daughter. So they'll be stoked on those. All right, I like this one.
It looks like it's airbrushed. Sick.
Black and white airbrush. You guys know that I really do like bright shirts, hence the shirt that I'm wearing. So I got that one. I like that it looks like hand-drawn, says 2024 on it. And above and beyond. These are always cool to have, and it's like timeless when you have them in your closet. I don't know, I just thought the lightning was cool. Thought it was cool because it's a navy shirt. This one right here. Got that vintage style. All of them say 84th Sturgis Rally.
Just got some for the fam. See, real clean front. Got that in the background. It's got flat track guy getting sideways in the Black Hills, which actually on the way here, but I got video. They were doing the hill climb.
Yeah,
stuff.
I saw that. when
Yeah,
left
so
this
I
morning.
tried to get some of that. That was great. Just this one for my mom because it has like
Dang, got the pink one for
pink
mama.
one for mom. Dude.
Got the newborn little kit. They didn't have anything small for with like the rally on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My wife probably won't let me put this on her, but figured I'd bring something home, right? With this guy.
Dude, that one is sick. Got the engine, got like a guitar on it. Yeah, it's sick.
My little bro wanted to get him something. Juan already showed this one, but I'm a half tempted to just take this one too and go get him something else because this one's sick. I like that one a lot.
Rad.
We easily, even with this, we're able to fit everything.
Shirts there.
Bunch of shirts here,
there.
gloves, all the stuff that I had still fits in here, plus
Nicely folded and rolled shirts.
Say it'll be randomly dying on you, like when you're coming to a stop.
He'll be going down the highway But when he decells at all, you know, he could be going 90.
Right.
If he decels, it'll just like start to shut off.
If the engine temp sensor is getting weird readings, say it jumps up really high and then goes back down low while you're cruising, that's going to change your fuel values quite a bit.
Okay.
And that could cause something like that to happen.
Do we
So
run into the dealership and try to buy one?
I would try to go on and replace that. Outside of that, it looks like it just needs some tuning time, really. You said you just reloaded this map?
Yeah, it started happening again. So it happened like an hour outside of Deadwood. Thought it was the battery.
Right.
Swapped the battery. It ran great for 2 days. Not great, but it ran good. Then it just started doing it again randomly.
I would try that temp sensor first.
You think that's something that we could just run into the dealership? Hopefully they have it. We can install it like here and you can plug back in
Yeah,
and
I
see.
can plug back in and take another look at it.
Dabble a little bit more. Let's go inside and see if we can get that temp sensor. We just put a brand new one in, didn't we?
Yeah, it was an Amazon one though. I
It's
think.
an Amazon.
I can't remember actually now.
All right, let's go.
I don't know. I don't remember.
All right, we'll be back.
Cool. I'll keep messing with it.
Thank you.
Got it off Amazon?
I don't remember. I remember it was somewhere weird like that because I was in a pinch. I was trying to get my bike running.
More of a Temu guy.
I was trying to get. What is that?
That's so you can move your bike around your garage.
Oh, dude, we need those.
How's it going? Awesome. We have a part number if you could look it up for us.
32446-99.
Engine temperature sensor. I've got that here as well.
Perfect. We'll take one. Hopefully that is actually what it is and then put a good tune in it that they know what they're doing and then you're rolling home.
And it'll be nice not to have a Amazon one in there. If it is though. I don't remember. It might have been Amazon. It might have been OEM. I don't know. Spark plugs. Fresh OEM.
Back to the bike. Let's see if he did anything. All right, so anything new since we've walked away? We have the sensor. They had it in stock.
Right. So from watching the data collection, you can watch the engine temp jump from about 90 to about 130, 150. And that's going to change all of your timing and fuel maps to compensate for the temperature change. So that's making that stutter that you're feeling. That you were talking about.
That sounds about right. We'll swap it out and then maybe look at it again.
Yeah, I'll plug back into
You
it.
gonna be able to get to it or what?
Yeah, I've done it before. It's kind of a pain, but I can get to it.
Okay, well let me go see what tools do we need for sure.
Don't buy them off Amazon.
It's probably Amazon special.
Also, I want to note one thing, and I'm not saying it's like 100%, but there was no Teflon or any sort of seal.
I was honestly thinking it had something that was maybe affecting it, but
It's a different brand and it wasn't sealed.
Yeah, I mean this isn't like touching any liquid or anything, but
Temp sensor swapped out. Gonna do a better map in it. I don't think it had a good map. Well, even it didn't even map right anyways, just because
Elevation. And
and the sensor probably going bad. Is that going loading something in? All right, here we go. First startup after the new sensor. All right, while Cole's getting his bike worked on, he's right there. We're gonna go check out the vault over here at Black Hills Harley-Davidson with our buddy Mike.
We're going behind the warehouse.
I heard that's where all the good stuff is.
Yeah, let's go see what they got hiding. Maybe we can buy something.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think if we get Cole's bike running, we'll have room in the van. If we don't get Cole's bike running, we gotta buy something to get right home.
Yeah.
So it's just the stuff out here, or we got some secret stuff inside?
Oh, there might be some secret stuff inside.
All right, there's some secret stuff inside.
That time.
Where's the stash that Luke would try to buy? We should make Cole ride this thing back.
He could ride that thing home.
Bad nuts, homie.
Pick it.
Yeah, slim pickings. All right, is the pan head for sale?
Might be.
This thing would have made
58. No, it's a 1958.
5800?
58. Damn, this thing's clean, dude.
Yeah.
6,000 miles? Come on.
I'm not paying a lot for it because it's leaking.
58 panhead. That's all they do.
I just like the pinstriping on it.
What about do you like the
I mean, I would skip on that, but like this is sick.
flame
Like
cut?
tank cover or the field cover, sick.
Oh, come on.
I like the
dude.
pinstripe.
Live to ride, brother.
You want a price?
Yeah, but I'm sure everyone's gonna want to know.
I want the I want the tagline of we rode to Sturgis and bought a bike from Black Hills Harley.
Yes. All right. Well, and I think I got a number.
Okay. Yep.
I almost want to get Dom over here to get his quick opinion.
Get his opinion on it.
Yeah. Is that the number?
That's the number.
Oh boy.
Okay. What stock was 24?
Oh, let me get a picture.
Oh my God. Jesus, dude.
Hey, that's What do you think? What did you used to have?
I had I think a 52 pan.
52.
Yeah,
Same motor.
but it was rigid though. It had a wishbone frame. I mean, there's things that aren't original like this, you know?
Yeah.
Again, I don't know everything, but it has an aftermarket oil pump. That's definitely not stock.
And that's got to be a new like CV carb.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's a CV carb.
Some things on this that are definitely not OE. Text Dom a photo, be like, what do you think? All right, while we're questioning it, where's the FXRs?
All right, this is an 04. I see, what is this gauge here? Oil pressure?
Oil pressure. AC/DC fan.
Dude.
Low profile, looks like a racer. You boys can go fast on
It's
this.
got a little dent there.
Riding this home?
It looks like it fired right up, dude.
All right, so here's the deal.
strong.
Cole just called and said that they're still having issues, like maybe try to grab the IEC.
Yeah, idle air control. Would you have that in stock?
Probably. We got a ton of parts in stock for rally.
Can you help us rally one real
Yeah.
quick? See how fast we can get that, go into the service department trying to get the IEC for Cole, see if that answers the questions. We got an 05 Dyna FXDX fuel injected. We need the,
Idle air control.
yes.
Sensor.
Or IAC.
IAC. Idle air.
There you go, bud.
There we got it.
Where do we pack? Dude, this is pretty sick.
Is that what you're riding to Sturgis next year? We said it has to be FXR.
I mean, if it would make it. It's
Jumble
got-
FXRs to Sturgis 2025.
Oh, it's got
Needs a lot of work.
yeah, it needs some work.
Come on, that's a no-brainer.
Might save the day, dude.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Should I just grab my tool roll at this point, just so we're not digging through all their stuff?
Let's get this, lift the back, and then these guys, it should be pretty
over there.
It's like grab a nice thing to have inch. All right, so the Dunlop guy walking away, and he just told Cole that he's got a tire for him waiting in the service department if we can get this bike running, so he can get his bike dialed here.
I don't know how, like, if I was alone, how I would probably just light my bike on fire and fly home.
I know we've used this thing a lot, but I think this is the most I've ever pulled out my tool roll on a trip.
One's stuck out, one's on the inside. I don't know if that means anything, but
You know what's something that we never thought about is that throttle body was off of your 95 kit.
yeah, bro. I got just like, look us.
That extendo clip on there. Sounds like we're not leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Mike's got a same style bike in the back. We might have to make some purchases.
Well, if Galen's bike isn't done, me, G-Man, and Cole are staying, doing another night in Sturgis.
We'll be back tomorrow. Okay. All right. We got a jet. It's almost 4 o'clock. We have to be at JMP by 5. My man Cole's let down. He's a little broken-hearted.
Thundermax with my number, so I get the tire fixed when he gets it running.
Look at that, dude.
Expert service.
If you get the bike going, he's gonna pick it up and he's gonna put a fresh tire on for him. Perfect. Because the tire's got a plug, it's almost out. I rode with Courtney on the back here, so
You got another passenger, brother.
if we don't get it running, will you ride on the back with me all the way home too?
Dude, no, without a sissy bar, and
We could come back and buy a sissy bar. You're getting a little too comfortable on my bike, buddy.
bro, because I can't have my own.
bummed out that I had to ride Cole all the way here and he doesn't have a bike running. And I was speaking in the comms and I'm like, should I call the people that we got the house from and get the house for one more night so that we could make sure we get the bike running tomorrow? And so who knows, this might not be our last day here in Sturgis. See if we get any phone calls over here. If they figure it out, we head right back there and pick up the bike. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you as well.
I get some of your stuff, man. That bag looks killer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your orange shirt. You put the gauges like off of the ride.
134.88.
I paid for this.
Yeah, no problem.
Check this out. Some viewers just came by. They wanted to give us a gift and they didn't want to be on camera. So I just want to show you guys what they brought by. These are solid pieces of steel. Super heavy. How sick are these? Dude. Super rad. Thank you guys for bringing those.
What's the word on Cole's bike, bro?
All right, here's the word, Big Bird. We've been here at JMP Cycles hanging out with some of you guys and we haven't really been paying attention to our phones. So we're kind of regrouping now that we're done here and it is about 6 o'clock. So we're trying to figure out dinner, but we're supposed to leave tomorrow morning. Remember I told you guys that when I started the vlog.
So it's not looking too hot. We got a lot of kind of comments from you guys and a lot of suggestions from people in our group and text and all that kind of stuff. And we went over everything. We changed pretty much every sensor that like kind of sets the parameters for what the ignition's reading and all that kind of stuff.
Idle air control. We changed the cylinder head temperature sensor.
We also even did a whole ECM swap just to see if there was some sort of bug in that.
Thundermax said they tried 4 different ECMs on it to make sure that just it wasn't those 2 that were weird or something like that. But
we tried Dom's coil, so we didn't replace it, but we tried it.
We left it with them. They were still working on it. They tried crank position sensor. They seem to think that it's just something like a faulty wire somewhere in the loom that they...
I have 2 things in mind. I reached out to some people. We could do where we stay longer and try to work on the bike with minimal tools and borrowing people's tools.
I'm exhausted on this bike, dude. It was running so good. I kept saying that too on the way here. I'm like, dude, I'm so proud of us for getting this thing together. It runs so good, it rips. And then foot in my mouth just...
I hit up our friend Mike over at Black Hills Harley. Me and Wallen got a tour of some of the older bikes and some stuff that's not in the used market yet because they got to like clean them and make sure they're good before they put them for sale. We saw some kind of cool stuff. I said to him, I was like, hey, like if you can find me a cheap bike that we would kind of want, maybe we'll grab one and you can ride it home. So he's gonna give me some options. I did reach out to our friends at Harley who have helped us out this trip. We worked with them on the ride and stuff like that, and they said that they would have a bike for you to ride home, but it would be a Pan America. Nothing against Pan America, just we're all on Dynas. And then,
that's brutal. I had a Pan America for a little bit. They're not the greatest on the highways.
These are what we
not
could
to knock that. I'm very thankful for what we're doing, like T5, I mean.
Or maybe it has like more street tires, I don't know.
Yeah.
But so there's 2 options, so I don't know which route we're gonna go, and I kind of said about the Pan America. I was like, well, that might be an option if we don't find a bike. Just like you said, I'm like super exhausted even on the idea. Even when like my dad asked me or anyone in the group's like, what are you guys gonna, I'm like, I can't even think right now. Like we've been saying hi to so many people.
There's 2
we've been
other
on our
options
feet so much, and I'm pretty beat right now.
2 other options you forgot.
What?
I get in the van like a pansy. That was pretty comfortable, honestly. Or we get a sissy bar for old Orange here, and me and you double up the whole way home.
Or probably Colt's favorite, he can fly home. But we're not gonna let him do that.
You're definitely not. He's definitely not flying home. Oh, once the word flying home came out, then Jake was like, oh, I'm flying home. Like, nah.
Or they just let me trade my bike in for like a ST.
Whoa, dude.
I know I shouldn't be, but I'm even more motivated. Like, get this thing dialed. Like, get that engine built when we get home. Like, I want to paint the tins. I got all kinds of plans. Like, even though the thing's not running right on me, hasn't been, still I'm like falling more in love with it because I really enjoyed riding it cross country.
We haven't decided yet. We got a lot of options, but we're all hungry, and let's go get some dinner.
Later, homie.
I'm gonna go in the van. I'm gonna take good care of him.
Yeah.
He's in good hands.
Well, Juan, the night is young. We didn't go riding at all. We're all refreshed. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a little cold out tonight, so I got some ramen that'll warm me up.
Another pork with veg.
Sheesh.
2 more porks with Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Is that everything for you, folks?
Can we get like some ketchup?
9 days on the road. I know that my odometer was something like 2,200 miles or 2,300 miles so far.
Look at where the mirror. Look at how many mirrors he has.
They asked him, do you want mirrors on that thing? And he said,
Nice. Dude, it's got a trailer bed.
Hey, he went to the 70th, 75th, and 80th.
2-inch rise with 2 feet of pullback.
We're ending this Sturgis vlog series with so much uncertainty.
yeah,
Of
we don't know
what-
when we're leaving, what we're leaving with, what's Cole gonna ride.
It's been amazing this whole time, and some of the uncertainty has actually made it quite fun. Although we did miss a couple of days of riding that would have been epic to have, like rather than sitting at a dealership working on a
Trying
bike.
to fix it.
We didn't get a lot of riding days in, but we also had a lot to do. Obviously, the Thrashin ride to Outlaw Square and the J&P thing today. So like, kind of took away from the other stuff. Not saying
Cole's
that,
trying to like put other things in, like his bike wasn't the reason why we.
I know.
Yeah, we
Messed
could-
up a lot of it, but
We knew that could happen going into this with Dynas, like
Yeah.
small bikes. That's why we brought a lot more tools. That's why we brought like oil and stuff like that. Like we just knew, and that's part of the experience. That's what makes it cool.
It's been an amazing trip. We've been on the road for 9 days. It's not over yet. Following this series next Tuesday, as normal, 4 p.m. PST, we're gonna be figuring out how we're getting home.
Yeah.
We are gonna share it with you guys. So be sure to tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in over the last several back-to-back vlogs. It's been a blast. We always love sharing it. We always love re-watching it ourselves, kind of laughing at what we did that day. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all of you that went on the Harley ride with us to Outlaw Square. That was totally incredible. Highlight of my trip.
To the people that came out to J&P Cycles and said what's up, bought some merch. Thank you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Totally. And everybody that we've seen that when they wave the Thrashin gloves at us,
Yeah.
or you know, they point out a part on their bike when they're riding by, or just say hi, or just ask for a handshake, or whatever it is, like it doesn't go unnoticed. We've been coming to the rally for many years. Really, really cool to see how many people we've touched, and just like how awesome it is, and hearing the inspiring stories that they've shared with us. So thank you guys so much. We love it. We're already planning our next year's ride.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
later on.
Why do bit touching?
Dom got excited.
Yeah. Like our bikes are still there.
Yeah, we're gonna